Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are all good. Today in this today's video, we will see how to choose between Linux Mint versions, that is Cinnamon, Mate, XFCE. Sometimes choosing a Linux distribution can feel overwhelming, especially when Linux Mint alone offers three versions. One is Cinnamon, Mate, XFCE. In this video, we are going to break down the real use advice and experience, and I will show you the scenarios from the live machine, and I will share you the experience. So by the end of this video, you will know which option fits your hardware, experience level, and your personal preference. The most important takeaway from this discussion is simple but powerful. It's your computer hardware, which one you're using. There is no single best Linux edition. So depending upon your hardware, you need to choose the version. So your background, especially if you are coming from Windows or if you are a proficient in Linux, it depends on that. Whether you value the looks, performance, stability, and how much you enjoy customizing or tweaking your desktop. So let's start with Linux Mint Cinnamon now. This is the homepage for Linux Mint. So right now Linux Mint 22.3 has been out now. So if you can browse around this Linux Mint webpage, Linux Mint is an operating system for desktop and laptop computers. It is designed to work out of the box and comes fully equipped with apps most people need. So these are all the basic things what an operating system gives. So let me go to download, and you can see in this page Cinnamon, XFCE edition, and Mate edition. If I'm going to release note for Linux Mint, I will go from the first. So if I'm going for the new features in Cinnamon, you can see this is the web page. So the main advantage is release note. So if I'm going to the release note, I will show you the minimum hardware requirement for this. So it's using Cinnamon 6.6 version. So normally this Cinnamon requires recommended is 4 GB, but in my practical scenario, I will show you what all the difference. So let's start with Linux Mint Cinnamon. So the most powerful and default edition. So Cinnamon is often recommended for the best starting point, especially for the beginners and for the users who are coming from Windows users. So the non-technical and familiar users, you can use the Cinnamon. Because Cinnamon feels familiar as a traditional menu, task manager, system tray icons, and clean modern look. So if you want sometimes something that just work out of the box and doesn't have you need to do much workaround, you can use this. So for the practical scenario, I have created three virtual box out of my virtual box in Oracle VirtualBox. It's Cinnamon, Mate, and XFCE. All these three operating systems are running in 2 GB of my RAM, and I have given 25 GB as the virtual hard disk. You can just check here for XFCE. I have given 2 GB of my memory and 25 GB of hard disk. Even here I have given 2 GB of my memory and 25 GB of hard disk. Even in the Cinnamon I have given 22 GB and 25 GB. Even in 2 GB, all three operating systems are up and running. I will open first the Cinnamon version. So this is the home screen what you see in the Cinnamon edition. Let me close this. First step, these are all same. There will be some bits and changes in these three versions, but more or less it will be the same. First I will walk around this operating system. You can see here it similarly looks like Windows, and it will be very familiar. So if you can go here, the browser is pre-installed. So if you are going to the software manager, you can install the applications whichever you need. This is the it's taking some time because it is opening for the first time. This, if I'm opening the system settings, you can see more or less it's same looks like Windows, and it's very polished and it's modern looking, it's sleek. So I will not go into in depth of each and every option here. I will show you what all the applications available by default. Let me minimize it and I will show you when it comes up. So by default, if I'm going to the graphic, there is document scanner, drawing, and pics. I will show you the default applications which are pre-installed in all the three versions. If I'm going to the internet, you can see the Matrix, Firefox, Thunderbird, transmission, and in Office, LibreOffice is pre-installed. Calendar is also here. Sound, you can see. These are all the latest versions. Administration tools, if I'm going, you can see here. It's all the same. If I'm going for the preferences, you can see color. If I'm going to go to the color, this is for the monitor. I will share you how to change it. If I'm going to the preference, you can see here date, time, desktop, effects, external, general, a lot of options which are more categorized. If I'm going to the welcome screen here in Cinnamon, this is the update manager. If you are getting any updates, you will see here. So let me close it. Let me go to the first step, desktop colors. So you can change your themes, dark, mixed or light. Even you can change the look of your theme colors. Let's me open the file manager here and I will show you how it changes. So you can see it's sandy color now. If I want to change it to blue, it changed to blue. Okay, so this is more or less the same. I will show you all other three versions also. Let me show you this is the software manager, how it looks. It has both Debian, Ubuntu and Flathub repositories. You can download from any of it. I will show you one application which comes with Flathub, Telegram. If I'm going to the Telegram, you can see here it's Flathub. So let me close it and I will open the terminal and I will show you uname minus a. So the kernel is 6.14. Okay, so now I will show you the OS release here, cat slash etc slash OS release. If I'm hitting enter, you can see here it's 22.2 Zara. If I want to show you how much memory it is consuming, I will put top, and if I hit enter, you can see it's consuming only 878 MB. Normally people say Cinnamon is more dense and it consumes most of the memory. It's using 878 memory, 878 MB. So let me close it and you can see this calendar. It's more polished. This is the in-house built desktop environment by linuxmint. It's more polished and you can see more options here. If I'm going to menu also, you can see here it's all similar to Windows and it's well polished and well organized. Let me go to Mint XFCE now. I will give the password, hit enter. This is the update manager. Whenever you have any updates for your installed applications, you will see here. So this is the Linux Mint Mate welcome screen. I will go to here and I will hit desktop colors, launch. You will see small difference here. There it was more organized, like themes for light, dark and mixed mode. I will open the file manager here so that it will be more easy for you to. So if I'm going here, I will select this option. You can see here the themes has been changed. Let's say if I'm going to blue, the theme has been changed to blue. If I want to change the icons of this, I can go here, I can select red. So the icons has been changed. So in this version also you will see the exact same but in less attractive way. So in graphics also you found these three applications by default. In internet also you found these Thunderbird, Firefox, everything. This is the bit settled one with less bugs and less confusion. So this is, if you go for multimedia, you can see here. Even if you go for office, you will see the LibreOffice suite available here. So let me show you how much memory it is consuming right now. So let me open terminal and I will go for uname minus a. If I'm hitting enter, you can see here the kernel version is exactly the same, only the look is changed. So if I'm going for the version cat slash etc slash os release, if I'm hitting enter, you can see here it's Linux Mint 22.2, exactly the same. So the main thing is I will show you the RAM usage, how much it is using. If I'm hitting enter, so you can see here in XFCE it is using a 791, there it was using around 800 MB. No much difference, but it is bit settled. So let me close this window now and I will go for Linux Mint Mate, how it looks. So let me browse around once again for you. See here, it's a bit traditional one, but settled one. So it depends upon the moderate computer. The Cinnamon requires, if you have a bit high configuration laptops, it is best suitable for that. If you are having a medium one, you can go for XFCE. If you want a ultra thin, I will show you the Mate version. So let me minimize it and I will go for Linux Mint Mate. So this is the login screen for the Linux Mint Mate version. So this is the update manager. Here the same, you will see the if you have any updates for your applications, you can see here. So this is also looks same. So if I'm going for the first time, if I'm launching desktop colors, their palettes was there. See, Mate uses Genome version 2. This is the well tested, tried and operating system on desktop environment. So this is from there from previously, I think more than 10 years it is available, but it is very trial and tested. I will open and show you how the themes get changed here. Let me keep aside this file browser and I will open. So you can see here, this is the custom one. If I'm going for Mint L, see, it has been changed. Let's say if I want a darker version, I can switch it to dark. If I want to use the Mint Brown, you can see it has been moved to links. So if I go to the backgrounds, you can change the background as well in the same window. But remember, all the three operating systems are running with only 2 GB of virtual RAM. So it's a bit slow. It's loading it up now. So let me close all these and I will browse around. Okay, see the text has the font has been popped up. So you can change the font of document font, desktop font, window title font. You can change it as per your preferences. So let me close this and I will browse around with this menu. So this looks familiar like Windows XP or Windows 98. This is more suitable for the people who like settled environment or they don't want any, but all the three versions are well polished and maintained. So this version is available till 2029 support, because this is derived from 24.4 Ubuntu. The support is till 2029. So if I'm going to the software manager, you can see here the software manager. Let us give some time so that it can open it for the first time. If I'm going for all application, it looks the same. See, it's look like XFCEs. If I'm going to office, I can see the LibreOffice suite available here. If I'm going to video, it's showing the same celluloid, rhythm box, sound. If I'm going for graphics, internet, if I'm going, the Firefox is already installed by default. This is as same as Linux XFCE, but how it looks, it changes. See, it is bit less settled, less attractive, but for the people who uses old laptops, this will be useful for them. So it is now, I have opened the system report from here, so that's the reason the system report has been opened. Let me close it. It is taking some time, but trust me, this also supports the flathub repository as well as Mint and Ubuntu. As you can see here, the software manager looks like this. So let me open Telegram for you and show you the flathub repository support from here. Telegram, you can sideload as well. Telegrams, and you can sideload all the applications if you want. So let me open the terminal and I will show you which is the kernel and how it's different from other versions. cat/etc os release, you can see here it is from Linux Mint, version is 22.2. I'm going for uname, I will see the kernel version. Kernel version is also the same, only the look is changing. So let me go to top and I will show you the, so this is also using around 856 MB of RAM, and I will show you the hard disk space, how much it is utilizing it. Go to type disk, open the disk, and you can see here out of 25 GB, 15 GB is free in Linux Mint Mate. I will minimize it and I will go for Cinnamon. I will open disk here, 15 GB free in Linux Mint Mate. Here we will see, here also it's the same. If I want to open Linux Mint XFCE, I will go to menu and I will write disk, hit enter. You can see here 16 GB free. So that practically Linux Mint XFCE consumed less hard disk space, and around you can say 50 MB more or less the memory consumption. And I will show you again. I am using Oracle VirtualBox to demonstrate this scenario, and I am using 2 GB and 25 GB as my hard disk, virtual hard disk, and my virtual memory 2 GB 25. 2 GB 25. So I hope the confusion between the operating system is resolved. So for the final note, so at the quick recommendation, new users and Windows convenient users can use Linux Mint Cinnamon. For the classic desktop lovers, people can go for Linux Mint Mate. So if you have a older low scale specs hardware, you can go for Linux Mint XFCE. So if you want advanced users and for if you want to use it for servers, you can directly go for Debian. So hope I cleared the confusion. And Linux is about freedom, choice, and learning what works best for you. In this video, I helped by showing all the differences, major differences. So please hit share, like, and subscribe my YouTube channel if you like my content, and do let me know if you have any confusions. Please comment in the comment section. I will try to help you out. Thanks for watching my video. Thank you, friends.